Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Belgotex Fairmont Hockey Tournament. We're about to start. We're about a few minutes away from the start of the girls' final between Somerset College and Fairmont. I'm joined by Ainsley the Cock, the coach of Somerset College. Ainsley, it's been a rough year and you're coming towards the end of your season. Just take us through it. How has that been for you?
Yeah, like you said, it's been a rough year, but we've thoroughly enjoyed the moment. I think the opportunity to just play some hockey in the last 2 years has been super special, and yeah, I think from a mental perspective, we've been mentally tough and we've had to deal with it and face obstacles as they come. Certainly one thing COVID's taught us to be adaptable, and yeah, it's just about enjoying the game and being out here today.
You've obviously had a very good tournament so far, and you're looking to obviously end your season really well. You've taken what are some of the things that you've taken from? Are you happy with the way the progress the team has made? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, we've just gone up and up and up in this tournament, so been super happy with the performance. Been very clinical in attack, which is great. And yeah, we've been scoring goals, so I mean, there's nothing more a coach can ask for, eh?
Yeah, that's very good. Ainsley, thank you very much. We really appreciate it, and good luck for the final.
Thank you, AJ. Cheers.
And to bring in one more person, the home coach, that's Bryce West. Bryce, come join us. Come inside. Bryce, you've had also a reasonably good tournament. You must be pretty happy with the way the girls have played.
Yeah, I think we've gone from strength to strength and really been tested, and I'm really looking forward to the final.
You've had, again, like the same thing I've asked Ainsley, we've had a pretty tricky year. But it seems like the girls have just put that beside them and then they've just played.
Yeah, they're just keen to be on the field, AJ. They just want to play hockey, and every chance they get, they're taking it by like I said, they just want to be playing hockey on the field.
You've got a couple of girls that unfortunately will be finishing their high school careers. Any sort of messages that you'd like to give them as they now go into an exam period and then potentially varsity?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd like to thank them for what they've done for Fairmont Hockey and for the service they've given us for over the 5 years, and playing under me and giving me everything they have and trusting me with all the taxes and things like that. And I wish them all the best for their future, and I'm sure they're going to have a bright future ahead of them.
Well, Bryce, we wish you all the best for the game, and may the best team win.
Thank you. Cheers.
And from myself, AJ, down on the side, I'll hand over to the commentary box with my co-commentator, Randall Crisp.
Starting like a house on fire. Apologies, ladies at home, if you could not hear us for a second. We had been on mute. The prophecy of the Zoom meetings don't work from home this year. A little bit of a misstep there by Kirsten conversation.
I got a friend of mine overseas who's busy planning a little, obviously you got the park runs and all that. He's busy planning a small little race, and he's actually named the race the not virtual race. Just to have a little play on words, because there's been so many. But yeah, Fairmont here with early possession and early territory. So look for big ball inside the circle, but Somerset College will pick it up comfortably, and definitely Fairmont's going to have to work that ball around those defenders just a little bit. Direct pass is not necessarily at the start of the game going to be as vital.
We're seeing some tired legs out there, a little bit of fatigue, but lots of energy. Definitely looking to take advantage of the cooler air this evening after this long few days. But both of these teams are conditioned for this. They can handle absolutely anything that's being thrown at them.
But also there we see Gemma Butker, big ball inside the circle. Fairmont's getting a little touch on it, and will go over. I think it goes over the sideline there. It will be a sideline free for Somerset College. A lot of these girls are going to put absolutely everything into it. I'm not saying that they don't do it every game, but it is their last game for a good portion of these girls. And no doubt they're going to try absolutely everything, as well as a reward of a gold medal at the end of this.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing that's been clear from is a little bit of hands coming through their ball, and well defended so far, looking to get it out, and Fairmont coming away with the blow. Yeah, one thing that's been clear from this Somerset College side is they do not back down. They are not afraid to put a shoulder in and force their way into the contact zone to get the ball. But this Fairmont side also have their hands in the pace, as we see Malia Smith there.
Yeah, I think there's equal. It'll be fascinating because obviously Somerset College have a big presence up front. I mean, you got, like we said, we got Hannah van Heerden, Lauren Venter, just to name a few that are really strong. Whereas Fairmont have a very good midfield. So it will be an interesting battle, and the juggle tactically between those two things.
I'm noticing something weird here. The comment section is strangely quiet. As York gone now?
Yeah, it seems like York have left, and that's why there's no comments in the comment section currently. But no doubt there's a few parents. I know there's a lot of cars in the parking lot, so there might be parents sitting and watching there. So thank you very much for joining us. My name's AJ Spiringzoek, and I'm joined by Randall Crisp. Don't give us any F1 spoilers.
Ooh, if you give F1 spoilers, I'm walking away.
And the only reason I say that because Randall likes to watch free practice 1, 2, 3, the qualifier, and he watches the race all on one day.
Nice cup of coffee and a few rusks, and I sit down on the couch with my cat and have a good afternoon of entertainment.
Yeah, Somerset College here with some numbers for. They're going to look to try and find some of the influential players forward.
Kristen Commerce has been quite involved, throughout this entire tournament, and still being very involved as we also await the impact of Captain Lauren Venter. You know, it's always it's a countdown until the captain gets involved, but we are excited by this entire squad. As we see the first few messages coming through from, I believe that's Sketchy. Let's go FHS, Maxine Regnard. Let's go Fairmont. You've got this, my JD, supporting Jade Regnard. And Michael Brink. Let's go Emily and Alex. Michael Brink has been quite involved there. Not missing any matches as we see.
Jordan Moses with a great tackle there on Gemma Butka. That's going to be a fascinating battle between the two of them throughout this game. Both teams, strong midfielders. Both teams had, both players had very, very good tournaments. And we'll see, it's not the last time we're going to see the two of them go at each other in the game. It's going to be awesome to watch.
I'm actually excited to see Jordan Moses mentioning that she wants to do the Corbin at some point in the tournament. So excited to see that whole trick come off.
I'm looking at you with confusion, but I'll wait until that moment happens so you can explain it to me more.
It's like a left and right little skill in the little bit of a discussion we had yesterday. I'm sure the Corbin will join us in a moment to explain exactly what that is.
Corbin will probably not, because he's going to be chilling with his team preparing for the boys final. And as we mentioned earlier, boys final will be exactly the same match, Fairmont taking on Somerset College. It'll be very interesting to say which way these games goes. Ball to the halfway line, but it hits the foot of Gemma Butka from Somerset College, so it will be a free hit on the halfway line. We see Morgan Mantle on the ball at the moment.
Let's see first bit of support coming through for College from Leel de Kock. Go College, go for gold. No, Somerset College, I remember playing at Somerset College back in the 1980s, just because I can't remember the exact year. Back before they had a turf, fantastic little grass field in next to the cricket pitch, and from the time, even back then when they were playing on grass, they were developing quite well, but they've ended up at this level and continued to grow to this powerhouse of Boland hockey. And we're seeing it this week where they seemed unstoppable all the way to the finals.
Yeah, and it's definitely something that they've been working on. You know, people like Ainsley de Kock, Mark Pickering, they've been there for quite a long time, and it's guys, they've been working really hard with their support coaches to work on a culture and so that they're constantly producing good performances, good players, good teams, and obviously producing a level of hockey. As we see Lauren Venter driving towards T-point, and Fairmont handles it really well as they try and drive it out, and there's a bit of space down the right hand side, and Fairmont have a chance now. They've got it's a 2v3, and she's got a little bit of space there, Amy Smith. She's going to try and look for a penalty corner, and the ball comes inside the circle and goes towards the keeper. Fairmont still have the ball as they try and get one in, and keeper stumbles just a little bit, but a little bit of moments of worry there for Somerset College, but they've won a free hit.
Yeah, chances are definitely starting to stack up here. See Fairmont not afraid to take the ball to College and go for those one-on-ones. Amy Smith remaining involved. You see Alex Wilkin immediately back on the ball, looking to drive, find a way in. Jordan Moses on the ball now. Well defended there.
Very good tackle from Andrea Duplessis. She's going to try and look for a passing option. So a really good tackle there from Lorato Niamane. She did well, because if it was going to beat her, it would have been into space for Hannah van Heerden. It would have been a 2v1 situation. So really well defended.
Ooh, what an interception. She just preempted and knew exactly where the ball was going.
Yeah, good pass by Emily Besaidenout. It's in toward the circle now. They're going to try and find some space.
Ooh, what a tackle there by Taka.
Taka with a wonderful tackle. Unfortunately, she doesn't lose it, and Emily Besaidenout still on the ball. She puts it inside the circle, but the danger is not cleared, and Fairmont still has it as they look to play it wide through Jordan Moses. Jordan plays it inside the circle, but it hasn't. Unfortunately, rolls up a stick and hits a body, and it will be a free to Somerset College as they take it really quickly. As Erin Downing Gets dispossessed there by Tara Creel. Tara Creel finding the ball down there. Unfortunately, just a one-time pass and not able to. Alex Wilker not able to get to the end of it.
Yeah, it looks like Fairmont are starting to read these passes quite well, because they're getting sticks to nearly every pass that's coming across the field. And as I say that, once again, oh, look at the pace.
Jennifer Neerden driving down the right-hand side. She's going to try and get an outcome. And she's won a free hit, and she's going to try and take it quickly. I mean, we mentioned in one of the games earlier that she just, as soon as she gets on the ball, just like everything livens up quite a bit, in that up front for Somerset College. They'll be looking to try and get the ball to her as soon as possible, especially when they move down that right-hand side.
Yeah, even as a former player, when you see playmakers like that on the field who have the ability to just turn up the pace from nowhere, you start worrying. And sometimes you even start smelling colors because you're not sure what exactly is happening.
Yeah, Somerset College not 5. Umpire's just blown a free hit.
What a difference the ball patrol are making in today's matches. It's keeping the game flowing at maximum speed.
Not much time to breathe. As soon as the ball's down, a lot of them are taking that free hit really quickly.
Yeah, it's like going on a long run and hoping for that red robot.
Hoping for a friend who's running past to stop and say hi, so that you can just stop and take a little breather.
Just pause the strava, have a good chat. Somerset College again, clinical in their defensive work. As you see again, this Fairmont side, the link-ups are working really well. As College start to look to settle for a moment.
Yeah, they haven't had much of the ball, and when they've had it, Fairmont have snuffed it out quite easily, and quite a lot of their passes as they're stretching the field quite a bit. There are lots of space now. Lauren Fenty in the middle, she's looking to receive the ball, and fortunately not able to stop it. As Fairmont have now free it is. See Somerset College is pressing high. They've got the territory now, so they're going to try and use it. The ball now goes all the way through, and Fairmont with some space now is.
Good defensive work here. Able to just slip her way through, as you see.
It's good work there from Alex Wilker. Great angle that she ran. She cut inside, and Gemma Butker was about to defend. She pulled out of that tackle because she knew she would take her out and risk getting a card.
Another big drive coming up the right side here. You see number 11, Jimmy Falkenberg, looking for that big ball across, looking to link up with that string. A little bit of confusion as to whose ball it is. 15 seconds left in the first chucker. Mr. AJ, this has been absolute yeet.
Yeah, it's not like your typical playoff game where teams feel each other out for 2 chuckers and then start playing. These goals have been added from the first whistle. It's going to be a very exciting finish to this game. So it comes to the end of quarter 1, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a 0-0 here, and fairly equal at the moment. Fairmont had a few moments going forward. Somerset College had a few moments going forward, and it's going to be really, really hard work for both teams. There's already a few players breathing deeply.
Yeah, no lies, if I were running like that for 15 or 12 and a half minutes, breathing deeply would be the least of my worries. Someone may need to drag me off the field at that point. Another comment coming through from Sketchy. Shout out to all the grade 8 ball girls. Yes. We definitely have to send a shout out to the ball girls, or as their bibs say, the ball patrol.
Yeah, and also what's nice about this is these are the girls that in a few years' time are potentially going to be playing first team. They're potentially going to be in that side. So it's so cool that they can be on the side of the field, support the game, be part of the game, and then in return they're going to be part of that first team in a couple of years' time when they're old enough to be in that side. So thanks to all the ball girls for being out here.
You see Bryce West here, always animated with his little board. making sure that all diagrams are displayed in detail and to scale. Ladies definitely involved in waiting.
Yeah, we're a few minutes away from, couple of moments away from starting quarter number 2. Yeah, still a few things they need to fix. I think Fairmont, maybe a few more cleaner passes inside the final third. And then we see Somerset College. They probably just want to build up a little bit more momentum, because I think they don't have as much momentum currently as what Fairmont has. You know, when they get things going, it's going to be really, really fascinating.
They seem to get 2 or 3 passes together. They find their way into space, and it's just that last little link up in the 25, the little creation zone, as Crystal Lange used to put it. Just unable to create those extra little opportunities in there, but at the same time, you have to be a little bit wary of a Somerset College ladies team, because they can turn up the pace at any moment. And they have a few evil strikers. You see some interaction there between Anna van Heerden and Gemma Valkenburg. Little secret handshake.
Yeah, you always have those little odds and ends in the little, not clicks, but little things in the team where you've got favorite handshakes or things they say to each other, nicknames they only use amongst themselves,
or you just take your teammate's stick and throw it out of the park. Especially if you come and play here, because many of the viewers at home will know that the other side of the park is a massive hill, so if you throw a ball or a stick down there, you'll have to take a little trick out the pole before it comes back. Good interception here, and well snuffed out again by Anna van Heerden, and she goes on a bicycle looking for that big ball on the outside, linking up with Sophia Schaefer. Very well defended. Jordan Moses looking to find the pass, a little bit rushed. And College again looking to take their time, unable to just connect that last one. I think a little bit more patience on the ball would be welcome from both sides. I'm not saying that as a coach, I'm just saying as an independent human up here in the box.
Yeah, I think also there seems to be quite a lot of space on the field. You know, there's so sometimes the players get the ball and then they're in space, and sometimes they're playing it as if they're under pressure. So there are periods, and there's some really good work there from Alex Wilken on defense. Lauren Fenter currently on the ball. She makes a pass and she finds Hannah van Heerden. Hannah's got some numbers forward, but some good work on defense. But Hannah van Heerden still has the ball currently. She takes the shot. Shot comes in. Keeper makes a save.
Fantastic save there.
Cleared out towards their Somerset College right off, and Somerset College still have the ball. They look for a big ball inside the circle. Ball comes in, and they're asking for a short corner, but I think it's hit the stick. We can see it hit the stick from here. As that will be a 16. Just first real moment for Somerset College throughout the game, as we see Fairmont stretching the field all the way to the opposite side goal box. So trying to open some space for their forwards to move into.
Yeah, that's something that's a little bit that the Fairmont side have to look out for, is the ability for Somerset College, especially with Anna van Heerden, being able to just rinse what seemed like 7 players in that movement. And rinse being a term that I learned from Coach Bryce from Fairmont.
Make sure you're looking at the board when you're running, eh? If you need the spaces, they could have passed in there. Don't think about it.
Another free hit here for Somerset College. They look for another way out. Cameron Williams. Great turnover. Space for Isabella. Will she connect it?
Yeah, it was a good turnover there from Sienna Grazer on the right hand side here. She did well to get the ball back and feed it inside the circle, and really well done.
And there we see Lauren Fenter.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see Somerset College now on the ball, and they've got the ball inside the 25. They feed it out. They're going to look for something inside. Ball goes in and they've got the ball. Hannah van Heerden again. Shot comes in and unfortunately she didn't get really much power out of it. And stick challenge from one of the Somerset College players. So it will be a free out to Fairmont. And slowly but surely Somerset College start getting a little bit more comfortable stringing those passes together.
Well worked there by Tarka Offord, one of the vice captains.
She's also one of those defenders that always just seems to find themselves in the right place at the right time. The ball always seems to find a stick. Ball's inside the circle and keeper comes out, but Fairmont have cleared it out there through Zoe van Alleman. Yeah. Jade Regnard, the keeper, came out as well, but Zoe was comfortably got it away from danger. Some good space here by Fairmont. Fairmont got some numbers forward and they just seem to always have an extra player going forward. Great tackle there, Andrea Duplessis coming back very well in defending. It's a very good lesson in the way to defend in like a counter-attack defense.
Yeah, Tara Creel, we may have dubbed Venom. Ooh, a little bit of balls to the face with a KT tape on the shoulders there. Spider tape definitely giving her that alter ego. Huge up and under.
Yeah, thrown into a dangerous area, so it will be a fair and free hit, but Alex Wilken again, she's had lots of the ball and she's been very influential so far. She finds it, Amy Smith. Amy Smith's going to try and look for something. Get a great pass across, comes inside the circle.
Goal.
And a wonderful finish. Amy Smith with a great move down the right hand side. Goes in front of the keeper. Great finish there, Isabella Abrams. And 1-0 to Fairmont. All the possession, they looked a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, that was absolutely textbook. It's what you expect from strikers. And their build-up looked like it was coming straight out of Coach Bryce's playbook. I'm sure he's quite happy, but not settling down yet, as we have just over 6 minutes left in the second chukka, and College are definitely looking to up the pace. As you see, Hannah van Heerden again staying involved, finding a way around, looking to enter, and you see the
Somerset College boys shouting for a penalty corner, but the ball is lifted, but it wasn't deemed dangerous by the umpire, so it will be a free hit for Somerset College on the right hand side.
Another big burner coming in here, looking to find a way through. It's Gemma Butker again. And again, well cleared.
So a great advantage here played by the umpire. Hits a Fairmont foot, but a shot coming in. I think it was at Gemma Falkenberg. Not Gemma Falkenberg, Kirsten Hermeses. Takes a shot, but unfortunately just goes wide. It's still 1-0 to Fairmont.
College are wide awake here. They're looking for something.
Good row, good row. Second.
That was Rowan Pretorius there, still staying involved, looking for something. Unfortunately, not coming away with the response she wanted from the umpire.
Tarka ran into a little bit of danger there, but she's won it again. She's going to try and make the pass, but unfortunately just too far. She almost got herself into a little bit of trouble there because Fairmont had an overlap.
Big ball coming straight up the left side of the field. Looks like it may have taken a trip to the N1. But the ball patrol always here and ready. Oh, well intercepted there. As you see, Jordan Moses looking for a way in. Unfortunately, Amy Smith unable to control that one and possibly keep it off her feet, as umpire said.
Yeah, so what Fairmont's doing is they're trying to cut the ball out to both sides, well, trying to cut it to the left and right half, and they're trying to force the ball into the middle so they can try and win the ball off one of the Somerset College midfielders. It's done really well so far.
Oh, big turn over here in the middle of the field as we see Anna van Heerden coming back at it. Unfortunately being tackled by our favorite Marvel character.
Yeah, a lot of people are quite keen to see that new Marvel movie. Free gets taken quickly. Fairmont player wasn't fired, but she wasn't infringing on any play, so.
There we see Amy Smith burning up again, looking to take advantage of the space. And Malia Smith being crowded out by college defenders. It always seems like a 5v1 at some point, or 1v5.
Yeah, at the moment you can see it's had the opportunities, but unfortunately not taking it. Somerset College still keeps fighting forward. It's a Fairmont foot, but as Somerset College now driving with the ball, they've got some numbers forward. Well controlled there by Chema Butka's now on the ball, and she's a player also that hasn't had as many opportunities on the ball as she would have liked. Also a person like Lauren Fenter, she wants to get inside that circle and she wants to be taking shots.
Yeah, Lauren Fenter actually mentioned in the post-match team talk yesterday that she doesn't really care where she's playing on the field as long as she's involved. Definitely one of those multifaceted players who can do the Swiss Army knife things that Coach Ainsley Lecoq wants.
Yeah, and she's also the type of player that, you know, when...
What a shake.
You know, it's also the type of player that, like you say, she doesn't care where she is. You see Alex Wilkin, big ball goes in, but you almost want to think that she could have carried the ball just a little bit. She had space and she had an opportunity to try and... She had an opportunity. She could have just carried a little bit. She had some numbers in the side, and she could have got a little better passing option inside. But a good ball, you never know. Somebody could have dived and got a little bit of little nick on, you know, and a little deflection could have gone in with the keeper. And Fairmont with a minute 26 on the clock, with time to go. And
ooh, the boys are getting involved. The Fairmont boys are cheering on all the little bits of skill we started to see from the Fairmont attack.
Randall, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to run down to the field. I'm having a quick interview with the two coaches or two captains at halftime. So I'll see you down there a little bit later.
Okay, I'll just do this on my own. It's okay, I'm fine. Oh, big shot comes in, looking to take advantage. Will there be a second goal here from Fairmont? Fantastic save and short corner. Nina de Kock doing the most that she could, but unfortunately unable to come away with that one. Another short corner here. 36 seconds left in this first half. Second chucker. I believe my cup of coffee has gone missing, but the energy on the field is more than enough to keep us wide awake here. 15 seconds left. Let's see if Fairmont can extend the lead by one more. Short push comes out to Malia Smith, looking for the deflection on the other side. Ball lifted, well saved by Nina de Kock, and that's the end of the first half. Ladies and gents, we'll be going down to pitch side to have a little bit of a mid-match team talk or mid-match chat there with AJ Spieringzoek. Okay, we are going down in a second. We had a little bit of a
Zachy Scroller on his mic.
Fitting way to end the season with a tournament like this.
I mean, we talk about the kids been having a pretty tough time, but as a staff, you must have also been, I mean, we really don't actually know what you guys were doing in the background to make things happen, not from a sports side, but from an educational side as well.
Look, I'm in education not to be in the classroom all day. I want to be outside, and a lot of my teachers do feel like that. They want to be with the kids out on the sports fields, on trips, field trips, all those kind of things. And that's where you get to know the kids, and the kids get to know the teachers, you know. So it is a pity. It's not the ideal situation. We know we have to battle through it, and we are. But we'll get to onto the other side, and then we're going to have school back to what we had before this pandemic.
Just a few things, dreams going forward for a tournament like this. Have you thought about that long term? I mean, surely that's something that you must be thinking about going forward.
Look, I don't think we can grow it any bigger than we've had it with over 50 teams. I just think that maybe more exposure, and I think it must become the premier tournament in the country. And I want all the best teams in the country to play at this tournament. So we're not far off, I must say. We're doing extremely well, and I think we've got a good thing going here.
Mr. Erasmus, thank you very much. We really appreciate it, and thank you for allowing us to put on a safe tournament through this time.
Pleasure.
Back to Randall upstairs.
And as we come to the end of the halftime team talks, umpires just getting everyone rushed up. Oh, we're going back down to AJ and Jordan.
So I'm joined here by Jordan. Jordan, it's a really good start. What do you guys got to do to keep the scoreline and keep Somerset College at bay?
We need to keep our energy up, our vibes up. We're cheering each other on. We're not slacking back now. We're going to keep going at them and hopefully score some more outcomes and everything.
Good luck for the second half.
Thank you so much.
Last person we've got is Lauren.
And back we are, ladies and gents. 12 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. We have 12 minutes 30 seconds on the clock, and we have third chukka just about to get underway. Fairmont still leading 1-0 to Somerset College. Definitely has been an exciting encounter so far, as we see Hannah van Heering pushing back, and Somerset College immediately looking to apply pressure from the front. Maximum pace from the get-go. What a drive here by Jema Butka, right in front of the Fairmont boys supporting over there in the corner. You just see the little heads popping up. Their match coming up next against Somerset College boys.
So I'm back in the studio, but in inverted commas, like I mentioned. I'm back in the studio, as I mentioned in the comments down at the bottom. Our little makeshift studio. You heard it's quite interesting. Jordan was very positive, very motivating, and so they've just got to keep the intensity going like they've been playing, and they have been playing very intense. They've not allowed Somerset College to play as comfortably and as smoothly as they should have. But you've heard from Lauren Fenter. She said 1-0 is nothing. That's just, I know Lauren Fenter from indoor and outdoor games, and that's her attitude. She's a fighter, and no doubt the team's going to be doing exactly the same.
You see Amy Smith again looking at those left and right balls, finding a way, but snuffed out there by Kristen Germes. Oh, still finding a way through, looking for the ball inside. Loose ball. Long corner Asking questions there.
Nina de Kock with a phenomenal save on the line. Great save there.
Fearless save.
Yeah, Fairmont still having majority of the possession at the moment. Lots of shape. They're keeping their shape and structure really, really well. And you said Gemma Butka on the ball. And
Ooh, what a fakey there.
great
Still
ability.
going.
She's got a long future at Somerset College. She's only in grade 10. So she's going to have a long time in that squad. No doubt they're going to be looking forward to having her in their team for the next couple of years.
What's the talent? If you're seeing like players grade 9, grade 10 playing in the first teams, it's clear that, we see another big drive coming in here. Well saved. Nina de Kock staying involved. Ball goes all the way back out. Straight to captain versus captain here. Jordan Moses was a lot in feint. Unfortunately unable to connect. Yeah, when you're seeing these players coming through at such a young age, I mean, that's pure talent. But finding the way in the first team, it's a lot of hard work to get there. It's a good showing of the coaching abilities and the development programs that they have at Somerset College. As we see the big pace coming through here, but snuffed out again. Emily Besaiden out.
Yeah, Hannah van Heerden, Gemma Butka, she's going to definitely going to try and take this player on, and that's what she does. She drives inside the circle. Great tackle. Really good work there. But Somerset College still have the ball. Fairmont now win it. Emily Besaiden out. Lots of work. Jordan Moses now in the middle and under a bit of pressure, and she's won a free hit. A little stick challenge.
Emily Besaiden out, staying stuck in here. Zoe van Alleman more than happy to throw a stick, a shoulder, and maybe a knee into a challenge, ensuring the ball's not going anywhere.
I'm not sure the knee would be appreciated by the umpire. Gemma Butka on the ball currently, and
What a
wonderful
tackle. That is one of
tackle.
the smartest tackles we've seen.
very brave as well. I mean, she's got a great tackle from Lorato Nyamani. Emily Besaiden still with the ball down this left hand side. Good little 45 ball in. West Somerset College stretched just a little bit, and they still have the ball currently, but it rolled onto a foot.
Yeah, we're hearing calls of use your speed from Coach Bryce West, wanting Morgan Mantel to get on with the pace. You see the captains are definitely staying involved with each other here. They're not giving either one lots of space on the ball. And one of the youngsters from the college side, Gemma Butka, staying involved. A little bit of confusion over here on where exactly the ball or the free should be taken. As you see, number 11, Gemma Falkenberg, looking for the simple out. Big ball going across. Massive pressure from Isabella Abrams. Fairmont definitely seem to have the psychological game on their side. Lots of confidence. Applying lots of pressure to the Somerset College defenders. Forcing those errors.
Yeah, 7 minutes left in Q3.
Ooh, what an interception. Double turnover, but falling in Somerset College's favour. And see Andre du Plessis burning up that left side, looking for space. Very well controlled, but balls coming back out as we see Lorato.
Yeah, umpire playing advantage. It was lifted dangerously. And Fairmont didn't have the ball, so will be a free hit there, and Fairmont with a chance just to build something up. A great pickup there from Gemma Butka. She's got herself into the ball more often, and there's a stick tackle. Ainsley de Kock shouting loudly for her to roll the ball, and she had some passing options. I think this free hit's going to be taken outside the circle. Yeah, outside this 25. Ball goes in and there's a chance now. Lauren Fento hasn't had much of the opportunity and almost just goes past. That's, I think, has only been her first shot at goal.
Yeah, it's about percentages. If she gets an iron on the next one, it's the situation will change quite quickly. You see another big drive coming up the right side. Big ball coming in. Malia Smith. I believe she has won the short corner and shot goes wide, but it's a long corner. We seem to be short of balls here from the ball patrol, and now we have two.
Yeah,
just looking to clear that, but then she ended up hitting the post. Back in.
The one time you wanted to hit the net and just let it drop and hits the post and comes back into field.
Those are the odds we should be playing. And Fairmont looking to take advantage of every little error, trying to keep the college attack eyes facing down, but Somerset College are quite confident in their defense. More than happy to go in with these big tackles, covering every area as much as possible. As we see College coming away again, and once again Fairmont ladies are back at it, as we see Captain Jordan Moses finding Larato, and big interception coming here.
Yeah, good pass there. Great little pickup and just so comfortable at the back.
Yeah, so even Alaman has been, we always talk about attackers versus defenders when strikers. Big ball coming in. Happy to lay off.
Yes, the shot comes in. Shot comes in, but there will be what it seems like a referral. And let's just have a look. We do have a referral.
It's exciting times to have a referral. AJ, we have a referral.
Yeah. So, Fairmont are asking for obstruction inside the circle, and our umpire at the top, our reserve umpire, or video umpire at the top is Francois de Toy. Very experienced. He's done this at many tournaments around the country, whether it be PHL, Varsity Cup. So he knows what he's doing. So he'll be looking out for that. That's the question.
AJ, referrals at school level?
Listen, if this was when I was at school, I'd be like Vernon Philander and Stuart Broad that tries to refer every single LBW that they get in a test match. And maybe that's why I wasn't given that responsibility. But
I'd definitely be bribing someone with my orange slices. Just waiting for the decision to come through now. They're all the way over on the other side, up on the gantry. One of the areas of the turf where I do not enjoy standing. A little bit too high off the Mother Earth for me. Tense moments here as we see Captain Jordan Moses awaiting the final decision.
so normally when an umpire looks at these decisions, and I've sat in some of these briefings before, is they'll look at any evidence that there's any evidence that they can change the decision. I think in this case they're probably going to look at where the Fairmont players were in relation to where the ball was, and if there was any sort of interference in the play. And yeah, we'll have a year because they're still busy referring it. So as they say that the Somerset Ainsley de Kock has brought her. They've brought her. Ainsley de Kock has brought her team in, just having a quick chat. Quite a crucial moment. 3 minutes 50 to go in quarter 3. And this will set up a very, very tense and equally exciting quarter 4. Obviously the rest of quarter 3, and a very equally exciting quarter 4.
Caitlin, I've got a decision for you. Are you ready? Ready? Okay. On field goal stand, there's no clear reason to change your decision. And they lose their referral, so Fairmont lose their referral. So goal stand.
So message from the video umpires that the goal stands, and it is 1-1 with Somerset College and Fairmont High School. There was no message from Francois de Toy, the video umpire, was that there was no clear reason to change the decision.
Look at the excitement in the Somerset College side now. These girls are ready to play.
I mean, listen, the belief levels were there already. Now the belief levels are even higher. And as you know, the Fairmont will lose their referral as it now goes to 1-1, and this is exciting. This is the games that we hope to see in a final, and this is lots of fun.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but we can feel the tension right now. I know many at home would be more than happy to see the match go to showdowns. Me personally, I feel like my middle heart can't take it as we go into the last 3 minutes of the third chukka. Somerset College winning the hit. And Somerset College definitely a lot more direct as first card comes through. Well, things getting a little bit heated here between umpire and coach.
Yeah, I think Bryce has just got to be careful. You don't want to get the umpire on your wrong side, and if the umpire doesn't like what Bryce has to say, then she will make sure the captain gets sent off. So I think Bryce has just got to be very, very careful, and he's just got to keep it under wraps, because this is the exact situation that you don't want players off the field. You don't want cards. You want to keep all your numbers on the field.
How was the composure from Rome Pretorius receiving that card though? No arguments. She just smiled, went straight off, went to go take her 2 minutes.
She knew exactly what she had done, unfortunately, and like the umpire said, is that there was a warning before. I think she warned it twice, or there was 2 warnings already for both teams. So it was just appropriate that there was always going to be a card somewhere along the line.
Yeah, you always expect that little bit of anger from the player. The standard response is, what was that for? As you see, Kyle Friester, let's go FHS. Kyle Friester,
old boy.
Are you the same Kyle Friester who used to play? Or let me not bring that story back up.
Who just scored lots of goals at Fairmont as a striker.
Johanna Wessels, come on college. Yeah, I've actually had let's see, another Kyle Friester. Let's go the girls. Kyle Friester was a men's club player, played for Bell for a little bit. As we see another big burn here, but finding a way through is Kristen Germesays. Unable to link up there with Lauren Fenter.
Yeah, just getting her feet in the way just slightly. There's 40 seconds to go in Q3. This majority of the possession has been with Somerset College. Gemma Falkenberg now just looking for her options. Taka Harford, she's under a little bit of pressure, but has hit the foot and she's won a free hit.
Yeah, again, always so calm and composed and unsuspecting in a playing style.
Yeah, she just quietly goes about it. There's nothing fancy. She just does the job that needs to be done.
And on the other side, Vanna van Heeren always involved.
Always. And that is Q3, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the quarter where Somerset College came back. And it's 1-1 and 12 and a half minutes left here for the girls tournament at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament. See, it's interesting just looking at some of the body language.
Jadrich not looking overly excited there, but she's coming through to the team talk as we see lots of excitement in the Somerset College team talk.
Yeah, but these girls, they'll shake it off and they'll get to the start of quarter 4, having put quarter 3 aside.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the Vibe Award could go either way. It could either be Fairmont or York.
Yeah.
I think York have definitely owned the comment section on YouTube.
Yeah, so we wish them well, themselves, York and Oudtshoorn High, as they travel back to the garden route. And we wish them a safe travel, and we will see them, God willing, in the new year at the next Fairmont hockey tournament. I'm actually looking forward to it.
When is the next Fairmont hockey tournament?
Well, we have Mr. Rob Goslet sitting here next to us. Can you give us some secret insight as to our next tournament?
Just swallow those jelly beans, bro.
Yeah, he's busy chowing jelly beans while he's sitting next to us here. Not sharing with any of us in our little commentary box area, but we'll forgive him. So it will be in the first week of the March. We've got it from a reliable source that it will be in the first week of the March school holidays. And that doesn't seem too long away. I mean, we're October now. Soon you've got a couple pre-season indoors going to be going till December, PSI, those type of things. And then January school starts and your pre-season starts again. So no doubt Fairmont obviously will definitely be there. We'll see Somerset College back. And hopefully a whole host of teams. And we hope to have a full tournament, full scheduled tournament.
I think this will be the final chukker for many of these girls. Final chukker for the year. Lots of excitement. See a few more comments coming through. Ava Retief, let's go college. And Leo de Kok, let's go college. You've got this now. Last chukker, give it your all. Definitely is the last chukker. The excitement, the nerves. I'm not sure I'll even survive till the end of this chukker.
Yeah.
With the amount of stress. I was telling Brinsley that I had to use that last little bit of duct tape in the garage just to hold everything together.
So 1-1 at the moment in quarter 4. So I don't want to be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
But the 3rd and 4th game did go to shootouts.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
The 3rd and 4th match did go to shootouts, and that was very, very exciting. That went to sudden death as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how this goes. No doubt both teams. And Lauren Fenter currently on the ball. Reverse stick shot comes in. Keeper makes a save. Rebound, and that's a goal! Somerset College 2-1. And what a finish. Open space. Lauren Fenter with the reverse stick shot comes in. Keeper makes the save, and there's another rebound goal.
Textbook finish there. Exactly what you
Tessa
expect
Whittles
from a striker and an attacker.
Yeah, this is just such a great thing. And Fairmont straight away on the attack. Ball goes all the way across, but it's still in the DS. Fairmont still have the ball, and they're going to try and look to get something from it. Fairmont still have it. Good defense coming in as they try and move the ball away. And interesting. Well won. There's Somerset College seem to be celebrating absolutely everything at the moment. 2-1 years. Somerset College 1-0 down. And at the end of quarter 3 and at the start of quarter 4 have scored goals.
Ouch.
Goals number 1 and goals number 2.
Big challenge coming in there. And umpires wanted to go back to where the infraction happened.
Ten minutes to go. And it's Fairmont now chasing the game. And really good skill, Emily beside note, but she's won a free hit. Fairmont now with a free trade. Gemma Butker winning the ball down the right hand side. She's looking for passing options forward, but she doesn't have it. But she gets ones now on the inside to Lauren Venter, Anna van Heerden, and from Gemma Butker run into each other. Unfortunately, free hit against them. They try and stay away.
A little bit of confusion there with the pass. As the white shirts all around us. You see another big bully up and well defended.
A good drive there by Kirsten Germishuis and couldn't get an outcome.
Starting to see a little bit of fatigue here on the field.
Yeah, it's been a hard game and these girls have been running a lot. There's been serious amounts of mileage being covered by some of these girls today. Gemma Butker, ball comes inside the circle. It again beats everyone. Coach Liam Lloyd there from Edgemead saying a few Milnerton Hockey Club reps in this final. So Liam, there's a person asking when you are shaving your moustache. It's good to hear Liam Lloyd there.
Already shaving.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. It just shows you how late I am to some of the news.
Another good interception there by
Gemma Falkenberg has done well in that little space. It seems like she's now dropped into that space and they've pushed Taka Harford slightly further back in the field.
big swings coming through as we see another big build up here. Looking for Lauren Fent on the outside.
Great little 1-2. Shot comes in. It beats the keeper.
Goal number 3.
And another goal. Kirsten Germishuis. What a great 1-2 between herself and Lauren Venter. Beats the keeper. And it's 3-1 to Somerset College.
I believe that's another card for Morgan Mantell.
Unfortunately, green card there from Morgan Mantell. Umpire not happy. She must have probably had something to say to the umpire afterwards. And now, after being 1-0 up for a long period of quarter of this final, they now find themselves 3-1 down.
Yeah, this fourth chucker has been absolute heat. I've seen a lot. The build from Somerset College has been quite phenomenal. Massive tackle coming in there by Amelia Smith. She looks to build straight back, looking for space. Links up there with Emily Besaidenhout. And College comes straight back. As you see, College's playmaker looking for the space around the outside. Out in the open. Fantastic save there by Jade Rechtmark. Coming straight back out.
Yeah, Fairmont 6 minutes 20 to get 2 goals back here. Try and force this into shootouts.
More than enough time.
More than enough time even to get 3 goals to try and win it.
As we say, that big drive coming up that right side. As we have a little quiet meeting here on the side with some of the officials. Another big balls going out there. Long corner yet again. Fairmont maintaining the pressure. As we see Emily Besaidenhout on the ball. And Rowan Pretorius in the corner looking to find a way through. Well defended by Taka Harford. The ball comes back in. The challenges coming through from Somerset College or something else. As you see, with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left, College looking to get out of there off, and Fairmont not giving them any space. Link up here with Lauren Fenton. As she gets on the bicycle, looks for a link up, but unfortunately unable to connect. You see Larato Nyamani are looking for a pass, looking up, and she's got 5 college players staring it down, but able to connect here. As Isabella looks to find a way into the circle. And umpire deeming that illegal challenge. And one thing that's quite clear from this college side is that they've found another gear.
Yeah, they definitely have. But it's just again that fighting attitude, and like I said, we got it. It's a chance, and Jade Regnard kicks it away. Somerset College have the free hit in 25 on the left hand side. And yeah, one thing that you heard it from Lauren Fenter.
A little bit of confusion.
Again.
I believe we have another referral.
So they're looking for.
Looks like we're looking for a foot inside the 23.
So they're looking for
I think it's a foot inside the 23. You can only refer when you are inside the 23, I believe.
There's been no clear free out.
yeah, free it out to Fairmont.
Free out Fairmont in the 23.
Yeah, so they've lost that referral. They're looking for a. Yeah, so they were looking for a foot inside the 23, and you can only refer inside that area, and there was no clear reason to change the decision. So they should lose their referral, but with 2 minutes 45 left, I think they're hoping that they don't have to refer anything and they can try and hold on to that lead as it's 3-1.
Yeah, as you see another big drive coming in here by Kristen Germes, well snuffed out by the Fairmont defense. And short corner. I believe this is Somerset College first short corner of the match.
Yeah, that's correct. You know, we're talking about man of the match or players that we've been looking at in the game. Obviously, Fairmont Jane Regnard has played really well. Lauren Fent has had a really good game. We've also had players like Emily Besaidenout that was quite influential today, as well as
Hannah van Heerden is
Hannes
always
van
involved.
Heerden as well, and
Always
Kirsten
involved.
Germes. But we'll get to the man of the match shortly. We'll chat about it just after the short corner as
we now call it the play of the match.
play of the match. That's correct. And ball's out, and there's a minute and 43 left. And as we were chatting about it, and player that we've been impressed with and quietly gone about her business, done really, really well. And man of the match for today's game is from Fairmont High School, number 7, Zoe van Alleman. And she's been really, really good, been in the right spaces at the right time. She's done very well on defense as Fairmont still minute 15 to go to try and get us something back from this game.
Lauren step on a little bit of moss there. A bit of a rogue sniper coming through. Yeah, David, I think it's, if you look at the players and we speak about flair and we speak about anonymous players, or not really anonymous players, but players who go about their business purely with passion. It's always definitely one of those, as we see. Last minute, 49 seconds left, and Fairmont are looking to find something. Somerset College are not backing down. And Lauren Fenter looking to find some space, connecting here with Anna van Heerden. Very well tackled by Lara Yamani. Still finding Lauren van Heerden. And Kristen Gomez is looking for something. Oh, no, I believe that is Tessa Whittles. Apologies. 20 seconds, a big ball coming through. Unfortunately, Isabella Abrams unlucky there. The first touch being lifted at her, but seemed like she had it. 5 seconds left. Counted down, and Somerset College take the ladies section of the Fairmont Hockey Festival. Lots of excitement on the side of the field, lots of excitement on the field. Can definitely give it to these Somerset College ladies. They've put absolutely everything in it in this tournament. They have not backed down at any point, despite being 1-0 down. And we see the Fairmont girls still smiles and keeping their heads up. Definitely something to be proud of. They've done absolutely everything right. And we are about to go down to the post-match with AJ Spielingzoek. As we see the big backdrop being rolled out there. We can definitely give the Somerset College ladies squad 10 out of 10 for their performance today. Going down 1-0, not backing off, maintaining the pressure. As you see the Fairmont ladies having their final post-match for the year with Coach Bryce West.
So what an end to this game. It was a great couple of days and a fitting end to the final. Lauren Fenter, winning captain. We spoke to you at halftime. You said 1-0 was nothing, but that was a great comeback.
I know. I mean, that's the spirit of this team in a nutshell. Like, we don't drop our heads at any point in time, and look what happens when you don't do that. So I'm super proud.
Special memories from the week?
Definitely, and just over the past 4 years, this team has been my home. So I'm super grateful for them.
What's the sort of emotions that you go through when you think about those 4 years that you've played for the side?
A little bit speechless, to be honest. I mean, it's indescribable, the memories that have been made, and I'll just remember them forever.
Lauren, well done, and all the best to your team.
Thank you
Cheers.
so much.
So we're going to bring in one more person now. Zoe, well done. I mean, it's a pity to be on the losing side and still winning man of the match, but it's a pretty special feeling to be man of the match.
Yes, it is pretty special. I think we fought really hard, but at the end of the day, yeah, there's nothing much we can do.
Are you looking forward to a little break from hockey now and then looking forward to next year?
Yes, I have a 3-week break until indoor, and then it starts all over again next year. But I'm happy to have a break.
Yeah, you always need that break. Zoe, well done and hard luck on the final, but we wish you well for the play of the match.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, Ed. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next for the final.